OCD like a motherfucker. Oh, nah, I got it. I don't know why. Seemed like that shit was stuck, man. I don't even know why I'm topping it back up because we're about to get cracked out. I know this scene right here look different, but guys, I'm back at my old stomping grounds, my old high school, Crestwood High School, in the weight room. Granted, I never been in here really, probably about 2 times out my whole high school career because I was afraid of the weights. I couldn't even bench 135 at the time. And this guy who got me in here was Coach Ray, if I'm not mistaken. Coach Ray, the one who really got me into lifting, but I was still afraid of lifting because I was probably the weakest one on the basketball team. Probably because majority of the people that was on the basketball team was football players. We probably had 7 or 8 football players and like 3 to 4 actual basketball players. And you guys know back then, nobody really cared about lifting. But this right here is where Elliott used to reside. They're trying to upgrade. When I came along, they didn't even have all these squat racks, these barbells. But this right here is Crestwood High School weight room. You have your BOSU balls over here. You have your plyo boxes over here. Squat racks, bench, lat pull down, straight bar pull down. I just wanted a different scenery because I'm always giving you guys videos when it's edited. So I want to show you guys the raw me, how I lift, things I go through, things I think about while I'm lifting, guys, because a lot of things you don't see, but I want to show you guys. I really want to show you guys the raw footage. So therefore, what do you think I should work on? I'm thinking back because you can do pull-ups, you can do barbell rolls, you can do lat pull downs. You don't really have much to do with chest. The only thing you can do with chest is bench. Whew. With the barbells. Well, dumbbells, you got the dumbbells over here. And I think that's the only thing you really can do. Dumbbells, bench, dumbbell, flies. There's not much you can do, so therefore we're gonna work on back and bicep. We're gonna get a great pump. They have a youth camp outside, so any of you guys in Sumter next year, make sure you check out the youth camp for Crestwood football team. So let's jump right into it. We're gonna do this back right here, back pull-ups. You always wanna warm up before you jump into any exercise. You don't wanna hurt yourself. And I'm drinking Rise pre-workout and Rise BCAAs because I'm about to get cracked out. I know right now, it seems like I'm down right now. My energy level not up right now. I also got up and I did 7 miles. I'm still doing my 7 miles. I'm still running, preparing myself for my big run to Camden. But I'm also itching to get back into bodybuilding. I don't know, man. I'm starting to see everybody compete, everybody dieting down, and I just miss it for some reason, man. So comment down below if you want to see me get back into bodybuilding. So we're going to warm up with this. Let's take these down right quick. So we're going to warm up with this. I usually warm up with 5 sets of 5 just to get my lats activated, get my back activated as well, everything activated. And I always do slow and control and contracted. So I don't have to rush. So always take your time, always engage with the muscle you are working on, and keep your scapula retracted and chest up. And I normally do 5 by 5, but I'm thinking today I'm gonna do a 3 by 5. So I'm kind of tired. That 7 miles got to me, but I'm gonna continue to drink my pre-workout. So I don't like to rest as much. I like to jump right into it. I think that's the only thing Elliott hate about me when we do work out. He never get the chance to rest, which I don't feel like you should rest. I always keep the rest time low. I would say 30, 45 seconds. We have bent over rows. I usually go pronated, so pronated, supinated, but I usually go pronated, and I always roll towards my quad. I know most people just roll like this. See what I'm saying? Roll like this. Me, personally, I like to roll towards my quad, towards my hip. And I always want to stretch my lats all the way down. No matter what you do, always stretch that muscle, then really, really contract slowly as possible. And I normally get my hands shoulder width apart. And every time I pick up, I always stretch out my back like so. Come back down, then we roll. It's not about the reps that you can get. It's all about what you can get out of those reps. A lot of people always like, oh, I wanna rep, I wanna rep, I wanna rep. I wanna do all this heavy weight. But a lot of people do all this heavy weight and they always break form. So make sure you build up to the weight that you actually can do. Stop all that ego lifting. A lot of people love ego lifting and I don't know why. This right here is 135. Perfect. This right here is perfect for me. Can I go up to 225? Yes. But my form is gonna be broken, terrible. It's gonna be like literally terrible. So therefore I like to stay within this, get 10 to 12 reps, slow and control. You guys see I'm out of breath because like I said, you want 30 to 45 seconds of break time. Get back up, same thing again. Remember what I said, stretch it out. Always slow and control. Always get what you can out of the weight. Remember, the weight have no feelings, no feeling at all. You just gotta stick within your uncomfortability and push through it. You get better being uncomfortable. You don't get better with being comfortable. You stay comfortable, nothing's gonna happen. You're gonna stay stagnant. Always remember, you find joy in being uncomfortable. So I normally do 4 sets, like 10 to 12. Break time 30, 45 seconds. But you really feel like getting after it, you don't have to wait that long. You definitely don't. If you do 20 seconds, that means the rep's gonna come down. The rep's gonna come down, but the reps don't have to come down. Next, we have the dumbbell rows, but they're gonna be dumbbell supported rows on an incline bench. And this right here is only 45 pounds. Like I said before, you do not need a lot of weight. Always focus on getting the reps, staying within the reps, and doing it right. So we always wanna lean over the bench like so. Always keep your scapula retracted. Chest up, so let's get it. And whenever I do these, I always like to go up in weight because they challenge you so much. And you always gotta accept the challenge. Like this right here is raw. You guys can see, I'm honestly pushing myself. I'm honestly tired, but I'm pushing through it. No matter what, tired is it's a state of mind. You gotta stay uncomfortable. Granted, your muscles will grow with being comfortable. Yes, it will. But a lot of people on this earth love to stay comfortable. You have to get uncomfortable. People you see at the top, they stay with that uncomfortability. Always, I don't know if that's a word or not. If it's not, I'm making up my own word. So always stay within being comfortable, well, uncomfortable. If you're being comfortable, you're not doing shit. So always look to be uncomfortable. People, well, I'm not afraid to say it. People in something, people around me, people I see on a daily basis, they love to be comfortable. Like, I don't know what's wrong with us. I will put myself in that as well. I don't know, like a lot of people here, you know, they're just scared to do what's needed to get to where they need to go. A lot of people just scared, you know, they're scared of failing. They're scared of people not supporting them. They're scared of people not even putting in the effort to help them get to where they need to go. But we all have to throw that behind us because we're gonna fail. We just need our loved ones beside us to help us up when we down. Because a lot of people fail. I fail every day, every single day. I've been trying to push Bradshaw Fitness now for at least 10 years. 10 years, still don't have nothing for it, you know, but I'm constantly getting up, pushing myself, trying to get better, trying to get Bradshaw Fitness known, trying to get my sister known, her illness known. So you have to continue to push no matter what. And if you fail, get up, fail again after that, continue to fail until you break through. Because every time it gets harder, that means you are getting closer to your goal, to your opportunity. So continue to work in the dark, and when the lights come on, that's your opportunity. Show what you made in the dark, the craft you've been working on, everything you've been working on in the dark. And when the light comes on, it's showtime. So this right here is your regular bicep curls. I like to be seated when I do biceps curls, and I always like to keep my biceps open. You see I have these dumbbells turned like this. A lot of people like to do a hammer, but I love mine open because it put more tension on your biceps. So we always do, well, I always do 10 to 12, but I always do slow and control like I do every movement that I do. I learned that technique from Chris Bumstead, Mr. Olympia. So, and another pro tip, a lot of people don't know, when you do curl, a lot of people like to curl and hold it here. So if you hold it here, your bicep is just resting. So therefore, you don't need to be holding the dumbbell here because you're gonna rest majority of the time. So what I like to do, I like to pick it up and I like to keep the tension here. You always look for the tension with whatever muscle group you are working. Always looking for the tension. And once you find that tension, you stay within that tension, just like a rep. Every time you do the rep, you stay within that rep and you get everything out of that rep, just like tension. So you bring it up, hold it here, like literally hold it here and squeeze that bicep as hard as you can. Then you drop it back down. I don't want you guys to do this. This right here is a no-no, you rest it. This right here, perfect. So let's jump right back into it. So like so. And some people fail to realize, well, I wouldn't say fail to realize, it goes back to ego freaking lifting. With bicep curls, guys, you don't have to do heavyweight with bicep. As long as you getting that squeeze, guys, that squeeze like I talked about, not this, but this right here, my bicep is already fried, it's already cramping. So I always do 3 sets, 10 to 12. But if you ever do bicep, get a fairly light weight. You can do it with barbells, you can do it with dumbbells, you can do it with the plates, you can do biceps with anything. With rope curls, your double V-bar, you can do biceps with anything, but make sure you squeeze that bicep until it's about to bust, like literally bust. Some people love to be curling with like 60-pound dumbbells, 70-pound dumbbells and be swinging all over the place, but you don't need that. You really don't need that. It's all about slow and steady. It's a marathon. Last and final movement of biceps. Like I said before, I do 4 backs, 2 bicep movements. And this right here is your spider curls on the incline bench. So like I said before, I love this position right here. Granted, I do not dislike hammer, but I love this position better. So we're gonna do 10 to 12, stay within the reps and really concentrate on the squeeze. Honestly, leaning over and the gravity is taking full control of pulling the weight down. So therefore, you're gonna always keep the tension on your bicep. And granted, like I said before, you guys do not wanna curl and hold it here. You are resting. Always curl right here and really squeeze. Curl, squeeze. So this right here is yes, this right here is no. I promise you, if you put these spider curls in your bicep routine and really focus on the squeeze and not letting your bicep rest and not trying to ego lift, your bicep will get better. I promise you that. But this right here is one of my primary bicep exercises because it hits so good. It really targets your bicep. The gravity is pulling it down, making it a lot more harder, keeping the tension on your biceps, not using heavy weight. This right here is 35 pounds dumbbell. I do not go over 35-pound dumbbells. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna cap you guys. I do not go over 35 pounds. If you can go over 35 pounds and really control it, really focus on your reps, then do it. If you can't, don't do it. No ego lift. Because if you ego lift, well, most people ego lift, most dudes ego lift just to try to get the girl. Come on, man. That doesn't work. I promise you, that girl can go to the person that really focusing on his form and not ego lifting. Trust me, I've seen it before. So please don't ego lift. It's not gonna get you that girl. That girl is gone, bro. She's gone. That girl is gone. She's gonna come to a dude like me. I promise you, I'm not ego lifting. I'm just chilling, laughing, goofing around while this guy over here ego lifting, struggling with this weight. You know what she's gonna do? She's gonna go home, gonna hit the DM. Hey, you know what that is. That is it. That is all she wrote. Oh man, that was a good back and bicep exercise. I really appreciate Crestwood allowing me to use their gym, allowing me to come back because there's a lot of memories here at Crestwood. Granted, there's not many memories in this weight room because I never really been in here. Elliot really grew up in here, 4 years in here. He played football. I played football for 1 year. I broke my wrist, then I quit. But let's talk about that real quick. So everybody in Sumter always saying Marquise Parker broke my wrist when I was playing. No, that didn't happen. Broderick, Parrish, Jordan, everybody on that football team, that didn't happen. Kevin Bennett, that didn't happen. I didn't know how to block. So when I came off the line, I hit Marquise on the helmet and my wrist, you know, it shattered. Like it literally shattered. I didn't know my wrist was done for. I came to school for that whole week. The pain didn't go away. It was swelling really, really bad. I said, Mom, I'm done. You know, we went to the doctor. We got all that check. I had a cast on. I never went back to playing football. But Marquise Parker didn't break my wrist. But let's get back into the video. But guys, never give up. Continue to push. Continue to believe in yourself. If you don't have that support, support yourself. Support yourself, guys. Work within the pain. Work within the struggle. Do not give up. I promise you, don't give up, man. There's so much beauty in the struggle. I'm going through the struggle right now. I'm really seeing the beauty within struggling, within getting up in the morning, because a lot of people always say, oh, I'm not motivated. It's not about being motivated. It's all about being disciplined. If you discipline, guys, I promise you, you will get up no matter what, because motivation comes in and goes out. It comes and goes. A lot of things can motivate you, but nobody can make you disciplined. The only person that can make you disciplined, just go look in the mirror. That's all you got to do. Look in the mirror. Always think about the people that you want to help, because there's a lot of people around me that I'm willing to help, that I want to help. But guys, I got to help myself first before I can help the next person or help the next man or to help the next one man. So guys, please believe in yourself, have faith in yourself, and stop putting others down, because a lot of people is really trying out here. How can you hate another man for trying? How can you pick at another man for trying? Because a lot of people is doing that because a person is trying to build their own brand, try to build their own business. A lot of people now in our generation do not want to work. Guys, I don't want to work for the company I'm working for so long. I don't. I just want to build myself up, build my business. A lot of people want to do that because in this day and time, on the internet, social media, you can do a lot of things if you continue to network, continue to believe, and just continue to put yourself out there. You have to get out of your comfort zone and be uncomfortable, like I spoke on in the beginning of the video. Always stay uncomfortable, always believe in yourself, always have faith, always pray to the man up high, guys, and just continue to believe. I don't want to continue to ramble. Once again, thank you, Crestwood, thank you, Parrish, thank you, Roosevelt Nelson. Thank you for everybody that's go to Crestwood, everybody who came through Crestwood. Jock came through Crestwood. He was in this weight room, just to let you guys know. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
I ain't never seen you around here before. Got me hypnotized the way you drop it low. You know what you're doing, yeah, you know for sure. Couple hundreds in my pocket, I might